Hi everyone. So I was on Facebook today, like everybody else, scrolling through my newsfeed. Anyway, my friend Luna posted something about the post office being in crisis and what we could do to help. So she mentioned buying stamps, which is totally cool, and you can use them now or later, but I think this is a good idea. And obviously with stamps, you can send all sorts of stuff. Small packages, letters, yeah. So on the topic of letters, because no one really writes them anymore and we get like instant text messages and stuff, but let's be serious. Sometimes getting something in the mail is fun, especially something you didn't have to pay for to get. Even better. So letter writing is not as hard as you may think, but there is a form and it's more for help than anything else. So if you're writing to a friend, usually you find a piece of paper and you put dear or their name, whatever you feel comfortable with. So I'm going to be writing to my fellow librarian, Kayla Ann. So I'm going to say, dearest Kayla Ann. Ta-da! Of course it looks bad. Anyway, dearest Kayla Ann, that's your heading. And usually letters also have a date at the top right-hand corner, just so in case it takes a little bit longer than usual to get it. And also people used to keep their correspondences, like we keep our text message history, so that you can refer back in case the letters are far in between, so that you can remember what you were talking about in the first place. So I'm going to put April 14th, 2020 at the top. And then, dearest Kayla Ann, and then you're like, now what? What could I possibly say? You want to put something in there other than, I'm fine, how are you? Because it'll come back, oh, I'm doing well, that's great, how are you? So usually, start with anything. There's actually, you know what? Formula to a letter. Formula. There is usually a date at the top right, a heading or salutation. Dearest Kayla Ann is what I picked, but you can do, hey, insert person's name there. And then you put a comma, and then you have the body. And then the, I guess again, you'd call it another salutation, but basically it's where you end your letter. And it's usually like warmest regards, sincerely, all my love, that kind of thing, and then your name. So in the body of the letter, you're gonna say something about yourself, like, oh man, you wouldn't believe how hard it was to get up this morning, and then to top it all off, blah, 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 blah. Or I took my dog out for a walk today, and you'll never guess what I saw. And then go on to explain what you saw, and then go, at the end, I hope you're doing well, and I'd really like to hear about, and please, for the love of everything that is awesome, please put something like, I would really like to hear about something that they're passionate about or they like, or that you know that's been bothering them lately, or you know, anything that's an open-ended question that will get you more than 2 sentences in response. So for Kayla Ann, I'm going to write, I just love my dogs. They play all the time outside. And actually lately they've been catching a lot of rodents, which turns out, should have done more research, schnauzers, ratters, that's what they do. They play outside and I love to watch them. I love to watch them. And today they brought me a present. And today, to my utter disgust, I mean, go ahead and be theatrical with these letters. Like, I've been pining for your attention, or, darling, go for it. Like, pick an era even. Find some slang, like some 20 slang, and write it in there, whatever you want. And to my utter disgust and dismay, disgust, should be able to write faster, and dismay, they brought me and get ready for it, guys, a dead, mutilated, partially headless, like nearly headless Nick, mole. Yeah, a mole. A mutilated mole. Okay, so then that would like take up, you know, part of your story. I hate moles. Actually, I don't hate moles, but it is kind of problematic in your yard when you're trying to do things and you step in a mole hole and you trip. I mean, I trip on flat surfaces, so yeah, I'm just trying to make my life easier. Moles, my enemy. All right. And then Kayla Ann and I have a common fascination with cats. So I can always ask her, have you found any new cute cats? And I know that one of her cats is her particular friend. So, you know, I'll write about that in there. And I will and you can also even ask something that has nothing to do with anything. Like, hey, what's your favorite movie? It has nothing to do in relationship to this letter. Your letter does not have to be cohesive. It just has to be like a conversation. And not all conversations are cohesive. So have you found any new cats? I hear that they found a new grumpy cat. Again, on Facebook. Is this even real? And then, of course, anything like hope you're doing well, love you, miss you. And I'm just gonna put hope you're doing well. And because we're like better friends than sincerely, even though I don't know why, I love warm regards. It just, I don't know. It implies respect and companionship with casualness, and I like it. Warm regards, Hillary. And if you guys did my hand lettering video earlier and practiced, you could hand letter your name at the bottom. Or not. It is up to you. So, ta-da! And see, that's a good like 2 paragraphs. I mean, it doesn't have to be a dissertation. All right, then comes the next problem. Or rather, not problem, but yeah. How do you address one of these? It's an envelope. Boom. Okay. Your address is going to go here. I'm just gonna take you over here. Yeah. Actually, I'm just gonna flip you around. Hi.